Can I respond?
Sure. Yeah, well,
By the selectmen using the ones from the policies and procedures committee recommendation, which we have tabled, if we continued that ordinance on through a public hearing prior to a vote on it, it could be amended
and
through
now,
citizen input. The petition can't,
right.
but this one could be. And the other point that I would make is that the selectmen are always authorized to submit a competing ordinance to something that is petitionable. So you can have two ordinances on the ballot. They may be similar, but they could also have minor variations, and it's up to the public to decide which version they would accept.
You see, Troy, there's no big secrets. Everybody knows why they think that it was clear. And it wasn't because nobody knew what was coming. It wasn't because nobody knew what was said. It was because it wanted to be solved. And we can discuss that or not discuss that, but that is actually the fact of what most people think. Let's just put our cards on the table. We've always been really good at doing that, right? Sure. Okay, let's put them on the table. So as soon as that happened, I come down to the town office, I get the same exact thing. We get a bunch of signatures, let's put it through, because I can see table after table after table. Now it's November, we have nothing to vote on. Okay? This was being worked on way prior to this mess that we all have now. It's not something that just happened. This started how long ago?
February.
Okay, February. And it was going to come anyway. This was its normal course. It just happened to hit at the time that everything's upside down. It's its normal course. Let's do the people's work. Let's do the job. Let's get this out there. And, you guys don't want to serve if you're not wanting to, do you? Do you want to serve if you're not wanting, David? You want to do the best job for the public, right? If the public doesn't want you, you want to sit there? Is that what we're going to do? I mean, really.
Thank you for presenting that. We proceed. Discussion action on an ordinance to recall election of town affairs. Rick?
Wait a minute. Which item do you want? If you passed 6,
Yes. No, we're in 6. We're in 6.
we're still on 6.
No, we were never on. We were on. No, we're on 7.
Actually, don't you have to vote to accept that? I mean, you have no choice.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Yes. I thought we just had that we were seeing. The process is,
All right.
the petition is submitted to the town clerk. The town clerk, or the register of voters, actually certifies the proper number of signatures to the petition. Once that has been done, then it is submitted to the Board of Selectmen, and it's up to the Board of Selectmen to then determine that the language is legal. If the language is legal, then the clock starts ticking from that point. That there no less than 30 or more than 60 days, you have to schedule a vote. Or if there is an election to be held within 90 days, and if you count up to the November election, that's more than 90 days. So I'm saying that you need to look at the 60-day limit. So that we're under the gun. We're talking is ticking as of tonight.
Ray, would you recommend that we let our town attorney look at this for proper language?
If you want to spend more money, do you really believe that the question, shall the town vote to enact an ordinance for a recall election in the town of Paris, Maine, is improperly worded?
Yes, according to statute it is.
The subject matter of the proposed ordinance shall be reduced to the question, shall an ordinance entitled be enacted? This is not the question that can go on this. Because they petitioned for a specific question on the warrant. They did not petition for or because of the way it was worded, they specified the question they want on the ballot. And by doing that, it is not in accordance with subsection 3002.
I think you will find that your,
So is that the same as the subdivision ordinance? That's on the ballot?
you're trying to mince words here, and I don't believe the law would hold you exact wording and only that wording.
Well, I think we need to check. That's why I'm asking you. Maybe we've done this question.
To be clear and unambiguous, that's all it says. Is that right, Ted?
You certainly can submit it to an attorney. I mean, that's...
Show me something.
So we should vote to accept it, that we received a certified position or petitions today.
That should be part of the record, that we have received a certified petition for a recall ordinance.
Can you make a motion then?
I'll make that a motion.
Do I hear a second?
I'll second it.
Any more discussion? Call for the vote. All those in favor of receiving it? It's unanimous. Okay, number 7, discussion and action on an ordinance for recall election for the town committees.
This is the ordinance in which the policy and procedures are done. So we need a motion. I make a motion to discuss this. Second.
Any discussion?
I don't think a motion to discuss, you need a motion to take an action of either approve or deny it or table it.
Not to discuss it.
Yeah, the discussion comes
As we have all of that motion and second.
we can talk about it by hand of motion. I'll make the motion that we schedule I'll make the motion that we put this on the election of November. Mike, do you know the date of the November election? November 3rd. Election day is the 3rd. November 3rd.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Discussion.
Now we're open for discussion.
The last time the petition came before the board, it was under explanation that there was no emergency and no great pressing need. It was put on the June election.
Because that was the next election to be held. And that's why I made a motion that the next election to be held is October. We won't spend any money extra on having this because we're already having an election in November.
And the time frame for the June was because of the process and the proceedings led us to choose, as the statute provides. Selectmen at that time decided to have it at the June, which we did.
We didn't want to hold it at a special election because we didn't feel that the numbers turning out for special elections would be as many as those that turn out for regular elections. And we had data to support that. But where there is state issues during the general election in the fall, the turnout should be sufficient to get a fair polling of the population.
I just know I didn't feel fair last time on it, and they just don't, seem right now. What's next?
So what would you recommend?